Oh my goodness, I just finished the video for Vlogmas Day 26. And then I remembered I forgot something that was really important I wanted to share with you. So this is Vlogmas Day 26 part 2, but I'm putting it at part 1 because I don't want you to get bored with the video and not see this. One of my subscribers has sent in a photograph of her she knitted the cuddly blanket that we're knitting, that I'm knitting, and she sent me a photograph, and I don't want to forget to include it. It's going to be right up here. It is so pretty. She didn't think it was, she didn't like the color. I think it's gorgeous, and I'm so impressed. And so anyway, the picture is here, and this is from Kirsten. And thank you so much for sharing it with me. It was very inspirational. It makes me want to get out those needles again. But I got other soon. I can't get it done soon enough. Anyway, see Christians, and it's gorgeous. And thank you so much for sharing it with me. Okay, now watch the rest of the video. Bye. Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. Today is Vlogmas Day 26. Yay! Thanks for joining me here in the yarn room today. Today is my middle child, my oldest boy's birthday. Oh God, they're getting so old. Don't tell anyone I said that, but my kids are getting old. I don't know how that's happening when I'm staying so young. He will be, he turned 38 today, I think. Or maybe 39. Ooh, God. No, let's say he was born in 83. Yep. 39. My daughter's 41. I don't know how these, they're older than me now. It's kind of crazy. So I do want to wish him a happy birthday, even though he doesn't watch. Happy birthday, Rans. Sometimes his kids check in. So, hey girls, if you're watching today. So happy birthday to my son. Yesterday was Chloe's move into her college dorm for her sophomore year. I know, my grandkids are getting old too. Chloe is sophomore college. She's going to Case Western on a scholarship. We couldn't be so much more proud. And then my next youngest one is started high school yesterday. And the next youngest one started middle school yesterday. And then my Aves started 3rd grade. Oh my goodness. They're going to be older than me pretty soon too. I don't know how that's happening. But because of all my escapades with Chloe yesterday, pretending that I'm not as old as what I really and truly am, my body said, what the hell did you do to yourself? And does not want to move today. But on a good note, being proud of myself and of her, we moved her entire college dorm stuff from last year from her. Now, she took everything down from the attic before I got there, except for their mini fridge. Her and I carried that down ourselves, which was a pretty good feat, I must say, because the steps are really, really steep in the house that our mom lives in. And that was a lot of maneuvering as to not drop it on anybody. Chloe took the brunt of the weight, I will say, of course. And she works out, so she's good at that. But she did carry everything down before I got there. But we carried everything out to the car, put it in these bins, moved it up to our dorm room, unloaded everything, and then we went out to eat. We waited for my husband and her mom because she had a dresser thing that was too heavy for us to do. And her boyfriend's fridge, which we could have moved that, but we ran out of space in the truck. So we were taking a second trip anyway. So they came, and then Chloe's bed wasn't lofted up all the way. And so she couldn't arrange a room the way she wanted to. So she had to put in a work order. So Roy tried to get it lifted. But there must be a special trick. I don't know. We couldn't get it apart. but we had to unload most of our room so that you could work in there to get the bed moved. We couldn't do the bed thing, so we put everything back. I mostly watched at that point. I will tell you that. And so all of that is to say, I did not get any crocheting done. By the time we got home, Roy and I went to eat, and then we had a little bit of shopping to do. And I took a shower, and I could not pick up a crocheting hook. I was just like, no. I responded to my comments on the videos, and that was all the crochet I could get done. I could type, and hopefully the comments make sense to those that actually I read all the comments, and to let you know that I read your comment, or I always heart everything. Some comments you respond, there's a response, and some there's not much to say. So but I always heart everyone. And so I was hearting and responding, and then I was falling asleep at the computer. So Roy had already gone to bed. I went to bed, and then I got up this morning, and like my body said, "You were a fool yesterday, old lady." So to not have something to show, I got up this morning and I did my luck of the draw. Week four, luck of the draw 6. I did work on it, and it is so pretty. I'm just loving it. I am using the stitch out of, I don't remember the name of it's a pattern for this blanket out of Crochet World magazine from April, and it's called Fading Rainbow Lapgan. I'm using that stitch to make a wrap. I'm not using those colors. Obviously, I'm using my Look at the Draw colors. This week was this yellow. It's called Varsity Yellow, and I just love the yellow. Oh my goodness. I think, let's show it this way so you can see all the colors. I think it just brightens it up enough, and it is, oh my goodness, I love the yellow. I just, as I'm watching this yarn go through my fingers this morning, I'm like, that's just a really pretty color. I like bright color, cheerful colors, and that one is really cheerful out of all of these. And it is a big twist yarn. I think the others are mostly, by the feel of them, I think they've mostly been, I love this yarn on the other colors. The blue is Pound of Love. Yeah, the blue is Pound of Love in that color navy. But I think all the yarns I'm using are either Big Twist or I love this yarn. One of them might be a Stitch Studio. I don't remember. But anyway, if you want to know for sure, you can go back and look. But this is the yellow this week is the Big Twist. I don't want to show you the number because if you didn't watch the video, you got to go watch. And this is called Varsity Gold. I hope I have more of this color because I really do love the color. So that's that. And this is just like a treble crochet stitch, and I'm using a 7mm hook, and it's going really quickly. I, did the 4 rows, because every week on the Luck of the Draw, I'm doing 3 rows of my picked color, and then you go back to your basic color, and I'm doing 1 row of basic color. Excuse me. So now I'm ready for week 5. I'm already ready. Come on, let's get on it. I'm so loving this project. I am loving this design. I'm really into making wraps. Like everything I look at, I'm like, oh, that would be a beautiful wrap. Oh, that would be a beautiful wrap. Mike from Manfa Makes Sam, her boyfriend, partner. He started as eye candy on her channel. If you don't know Sam and Mike, I will list them again below. But I watched a video today, and I'm not sure which one it is because I'm always behind and always playing catch up on everybody's videos. But I watched their video today. I think it was the one that they were doing. They're both also doing Luck of the Draw. Mike learned to crochet after Sam started coming into Zoom, and she made friends with some yarny people, and Mike is like, who are you talking to? What are you going? What's going on? You know, and so anyway, he got inspired to, I want to see what this is all about. And that was like 4 or 5 months ago. And this dude is like killing it. Um, but he started just coming in because he's making all these old women Google and Google. And we would tease him about that. He's really a sweetheart. And he is just a crochet fanatic now. He is started, and a pattern, and he's making a wrap out of it, and it's fabulous. And it's a design that looks very intricate and detailed, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe he's making that. I mean, he's been crocheting like 4 months. It is turning out beautiful, and he's using like a 3-weight yarn, and I'm like, oh my god, there, I got another wrap in the works. I got to make that now. I'll link their channel below. You have to check him out, because check them out. Sam is great too. Don't let me not talk about Sam, but that I'm just like wanting to concentrate on the pattern that Mike is making. I'm just so impressed. But she says, you know, it looks really intricate, and Mike was, you know, really stepping out on a limb to do this because he is such a new crocheter. But when you get down to it, it's just like doubles and triples and, you know, I think it's trebles and chains. Well, gosh, that's what I'm doing in this blanket, you know. I mean, this wrap, trebles and chains. So it's fab. It's really pretty, and I'm really impressed with Mike. And Sam is doing some wonderful work as well. She always does. I don't want to downplay Sam, but I'm just so impressed that Mike went after this project that like I would have been myself hesitant to want to try, thinking, oh, that would just be like crazy hard. But if Mike can do it, I can do it, I'm sure. I've been crocheting longer than he has, right? Even though he's young and has better mental capabilities, probably. So I'm like, oh, I gotta make one of those now. He's enabling me. So I have not picked up my knitting. I'm sorry, Lala. But I will. I'm not giving up on it. I will probably do that. I still have to finish the test pattern. I'm getting there. I'm almost done. I just didn't have any crochet time yesterday. So once that is completely complete, then I can concentrate on other things. I still haven't done any amigurumi for this month, and so the knitting might have to be put off again for another minute, because you got to the end of the month to do the amigurumi wars that's being hosted by my good friend Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too. So and that's in collaboration with, I didn't say that word right, but you know what I mean. That's Anita from YOH Crochet. I will link her channel as well. She's wonderful. She's also doing Luck of the Draw, and oh my, the things she is making. Oh my goodness. Talk about a talented crocheter there. What Mike is doing is beautiful and looks intricate and like hard. But he's saying it's not. What Anita is doing is stunning, and it is hard. She is very, very talented, and she can do it, and she's proven it, because she's done now. She's on her 4th one, her 4th part. You have to check it out. I'm impressed. And so I'm not going to try to make that. What Anita's making, I'm not going to try to make. So, gosh, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, that's another wrap. I still have to make the Amy. And I think I'm going to do, there's a walrus pattern. And I think I'm going to do that. So, you know, I'm doing the bear thing for my grandkid, and for Avery. And one of the patterns is a veterinarian, and it comes with, you make a little puppy dog. One of the patterns is a sailor, and one of the patterns is fishermen. You know, they're fishing in a, and they're wearing, you know, big coats or whatever. And one of the Emmys for this month is a walrus. So if I did the walrus, and I'm thinking in a 2-weight, I have some, it's an ice yarn. I made the attic curtain. No, I made the ice yarn that I made, I did my attic curtains out of it, the studio's curtains, and the ball that I made for my great niece, Star, my little Star. Out of the, I can't think of what the Allura, I can't remember the darn name of the yarn, but anyway, I have a lot of colors of that, and so I think I will do a walrus, a gray walrus, out of that yarn. So it'll be small enough to be a walrus to go with the teddy bear, and it could go with any of those outfits, right? The veterinarian could have to make him better. The fisher people, he could come and steal their fish. And the sailor, you know. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do. And maybe I can get that done over the weekend. Cross your fingers. But I really want to knit. I really want to work on my thing before. And I have to make a muff. So, so all these things. That's the problem. That's the problem with crochet. It's all these things all the time. I can't keep up with what I want to make. Not anything that I have to make, but what I want to make. I got to slow my roll because, you know, you get too many things and then you can't get anything done. So, finally today for Vlogmas Day 26th, I did get some of the yarn in that I ordered. Not the yarn for my blanket. Did not come. It's supposed to hopefully arrive today. If it arrives tomorrow, I'm going to be really upset because we'll be at the campground. So I really want it to arrive today. It was supposed to. They pushed it back. So I ordered one order, but it's coming in 2 orders, and everything got pushed back by 1 day. So cross your fingers that the second box arrives today and doesn't get pushed back again. So the first box arrived, and I got this beautiful yarn. I have 6 of these, and they were on sale. I don't remember for how much, but this came from Joann's, and this is Ferris Wheel. And it's just such a nice, soft, squishy yarn. The colorway is called Full Moon. It is a 4-weight. And this could even kind of make a, well, now maybe not a blue walrus, but it's 3 ounces, 85 grams, 270 yards, 247 meters, and it is 100% squishy acrylic. It's very soft. It's very nice. It would make really warm hats, scarves, or a nice warm shawl. I don't think it would make a nice shawl pattern for the pattern that Mike is making, but I really want to be able to make the shawl that he is making, the wrap that he is making. But I needed to fill in for the free shipping, you know, some extra. And you know me, I don't buy anything that's not on sale or on clearance, or that I have a 40 or 50% or 60. You know, I have to have a good coupon. So these were on sale. I think they were like 50% off kind of sale. So anyway, I bought them. I bought 6. I really like them. So that's all I have for you today. Sorry about all the non-yarny stuff at the beginning. I just needed to explain why I really don't have anything much to show. So let me ask you, I've been enjoying doing this Vlogmas every day, or Vlogist every day. And the videos are actually much longer than I thought they were ever going to be. And I'm kind of happy about that, but sad about that at the same time, because I don't want to bore anyone. Or be, you know, like run out of things to say. And I'm so surprised that I've had something to show you every day. It's really having to have something to show you every day, or something yarny to talk about every day, and without going out and saying, well, I'm going to just buy some yarn and put it in a video, because I'm not going to do that. It's really kept me, I crochet every day anyway, but like now I'm like really cognizant of how much progress I'm making on, you know, on my projects. And not putting anything off as far as start, like I really want to start 15 more wraps, because I keep seeing all these patterns that need to be a wrap, I'm really into making them. I don't know why, even though I'm only making one and it's uh the luck of the draw. But I just like, oh, I want to make that one, I want to make that one, I want to make that into a wrap, I want to make that into a wrap, and like I just want to start about 900 of them. But I know I wouldn't be able to keep up with that, and so then I'm like having startitis, so I'm trying to get away from that. Anyway, it's keeping me like, work on your projects and get them done so you have finished objects to show and whips and things to talk about for another video tomorrow. So are you guys enjoying this? I mean, I am. I'm enjoying making a video every day, and I kind of want to keep it up, but I don't want to overwhelm or be like, oh God, there she is again. So should I continue into September and see if I can keep up? I don't know if I can, but I would really kind of like to try, but only if you're going to continue to want to watch. You know, saying, oh yeah, I'll tune in for a month, but and I'm not saying like you have to be committed or anything like that, but are you guys enjoying it enough that I should be committed? Or do you prefer if I'm doing like 2 videos a week? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking of the everyday thing. Just, yeah, let me know. And don't forget, I do have my 3.5 3,500 subscriber giveaway. And I think the video should be linked in the description box. I mean, I'm going to make sure that it is. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I never did say when I was going to end that. And so because it's a larger video, a giveaway for me, I don't want it to just be 1 week, which would be this coming up Monday would be 1 week. The next week I will be at the campground, and we don't have internet service there. I can't bring my laptop to do the random comment picker. And so like 2 weeks would be like ideal for me, I think, but I'm going to end it the next Monday because we'll be home, and I know I can use my random comment picker on my laptop and make everything work. And so it's going to actually be like a 3-week instead of, I really wanted it to be 2, but I know I'm not going to be doing that. And we'll be at the campground all week. So it's not like we'll just be there for the weekend and I'll, come home and do, a long weekend and then do it on Tuesday. We'll be there for the whole week. We'll be spending, again, on another side note, not yarny, I apologize. Our plan is when we retire that we're going to move from here, from our house into someplace warm and live there in the winter, kind of snowbird it, but that'll be our permanent residence. And when the campground opens, we'll come and live in our camper. We have never spent an entire long period of time in the camper. It's our weekend getaway. We go there for weekends, sometimes 4 days. Roy has been there one time for maybe 7 or 8 days. He had a week's vacation that could not. He has more vacation time than me. So he took a week and lived in the camper for a week by himself. We have never been together there, I don't think, more than 4 days, maybe 5. So this will be the longest time that we've spent living in the campground. So we're going to go on Thursday night or Friday. I think we're leaving on Friday. I think he has to work that Friday. I don't work on Fridays, so yet. My new schedule, I might be working Fridays sometimes, but right now I don't work on Fridays. So I think he has to work that Friday. I think he's working, which I think is the 1st of September, and we'll be there for like 8 or 9. We'll be coming home Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure if he has the Monday off. Sometimes he takes off the weekend, so we'll be there up to 10 days, maybe. 2 weekends for sure. I just don't know about the weekdays coming and going on the weekends. And that'll be the longest we've ever lived in the camper. So it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. I think we'll have a, it's very tight living conditions. I don't think that'll be a problem for us. But it's going to be a nice little trial to see, can we live in a camper? I'm real concerned about refrigeration space in our camper because we don't have a regular size camper or refrigerator. The camper itself is really good in size, but the refrigerator is relatively small for the fact that it's supposed to be able to house 11, 10, 10, 11 people. We have slept 11 or 12 people in that camper. And that being said, the refrigerator is about, like, I think it's bigger than a dorm size refrigerator, like the one that Chloe has. We have one like that in the outdoor kitchen. But that's like the beer and pop fridge. And then the food all goes on the indoor kitchen refrigerator. And sometimes when there's a group of us there, it's hard to fit all the food for the weekend in there. So I'm real concerned about refrigeration space. Maybe we'll be running to the store more often. Now, if we live in the camper year round, for entire summer, we won't live in that camper. We'll trade that one in because it's designed for sleeping space, not for actual living space. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I like my camper, but it doesn't have like comfortable seating. You can't sit back and relax in a comfortable chair. It's like bench seating with cushions on it. So for everyday living, that's not the outdoor couch is more comfortable than the indoor couch. That's no lie. And it doesn't have a full-size refrigerator, which I will insist on because I know that refrigerator just isn't going to hold everything. And I'm not one that wants to go to the store every other day. So anyway, this will be interesting, and I'll keep you guys posted, particularly if you want to see a video like on a regular basis, daily or something. There might be a lot of like, okay, this is the yarn, but this is my refrigerator problem. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, there are activities at the campground this coming up weekend. Oh no, that's next weekend for the holiday weekend. So maybe we'll see some of those too. But all right, so let me know in the comments what you think about the Vlogmas, like continuing that on, if I can come up with stuff to talk about. And you got my little yarn haul in, and now I got to get to crocheting because I got to be able to talk about something tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 27. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.